We want to live by each other's happiness, not by each other's misery. We don't want to hate or despise one another. In this world, there's room for everyone. The good earth is rich and can provide for everyone. You, the people, have the power. The power to make this life free and beautiful, to make this life a wonderful adventure. Let us fight for a new world, a decent world, that will give men a chance to work, that will give youth a future and old age a security. Let us fight to free the world, to do away with national barriers, to do away with greed, with hate and intolerance. Let us fight for a world of reason, a world where science and progress will lead to all men's happiness. Let us fight for a new world. 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 Let us all unite. Let us all unite.
Yo, yo, fam. How we doing? Isabel, Wake, Quincy, Terzulu, K, Quincy, Cone PR, Jags. What's up, everybody? I don't know why we're turning bearish yet. Fam, because to me, even the 1 hour hasn't rolled over yet. Now, let me show you what I mean by the 1 hour hasn't rolled over. If the 21 EMA and the 50 MA, if you just look at this, I talked about this last night, they haven't crossed bearish since January 6th. Then they crossed bullish that same day, and they haven't crossed bearish since. Got really tight here. Trend is your friend, fam. Now, they could still drop it here and save this. This isn't even tight. We were tighter back here on the 16th. Yesterday, at some point, we were much tighter than we are now. As I see it, this is more or less usually a continuation pattern. Usually. Not everything goes your way, fam. But I'll tell you what, they haven't even retested the 4 hour 21 EMA. In my opinion, that 4 hour 21 EMA could provide a nice little bounce. Okay? Could definitely get a shake out to that 20.839 area. At this point, wouldn't be surprised. It does seem like, you know, if you're scalping the low time frames, so here we go. You know, if you're scalping the low time frames, you can see a bearish cross right here. All right, we're using the same exact EMAs and MAs, and we're just going to put up a line every time it crosses bearish, and we're just going to see how this is played out since we've gotten up here, okay? Bearish right there. All right. Cross bullish. Bearish right there. This is a 15-minute time frame. Now, I don't suggest using this system on these low time frames. I like to use it at least an hourly above. At least the 21 EMA and the 50 MA. Now, you got to understand the 21 EMA and the 50 MA, they're just going to be quicker EMAs and MAs than like the 100s or the 200s. So they're going to give you kind of a quicker reaction time. There's going to be less delay, less lag, as some people like to say with the EMAs and MAs. Okay, here we have another bearish cross, and like I just said, we're gonna unbiasedly look at these lines and see what happened to price action at this point. And here we go. We have another cross. Okay, right. All right, now we're gonna bring up the price. All right, we're gonna measure. We're gonna kind of back test this. All right, so we had just launched up here, right? And we had this cross, and at this point, this would have been not a good time to short. See that cross? We had just pumped, right? We had a nice clean retest, really, more or less. You could use the other time frames to see that retest, but this was not a good opportunity to short, right? Here, we had shorted, definitely made a low, grinded down, trend turned positive, okay? Again, low, delayed. This didn't even tell you over here. This didn't even tell you to short over here. You could see it getting tighter. Now, if you learn to read these, and you're like, oh man, price loses this, and here comes the price down here, and you see it getting tight, then maybe you short. What's my point here, fam? Point is the 1 hour has not even crossed bearish since November 6th. I can't stress that enough. Since November, sorry, not November 6th, January 6th. I can't stress that enough. Like this is, I was talking about this last night. Before we go shorting the mega short, right? Let's bring the price action up. Let's at least see us lose trend on the 1 hour. Maybe we lose trend on the 4 hour. We got a lot of room. What do I mean by a lot of room, fam? Well, first off, you can see this nice little trend line playing out right here. Let's draw the wick trend line. I talk about this all the time. I always put a trend line below. I like to touch the bottoms of the candles with one trend line, and then the other one I kind of put around the wicks. That's kind of a good wick area. Don't be faked out by that yet. But when I say we got a lot of room, we've pumped so fast that we were just floating up there. We're floating underneath that 21.5K resistance, and we're waiting for all time to catch up. EMAs and MAs to catch up, fam. I mean, we pumped so hard. Let's look at the daily. Look at the daily. Damn, fam. I mean, the daily 21 EMA right now sits at 18.8. We haven't even retested that yet. We retested the kind of the cross down here, but we haven't like bounced it. We're floating. We got a lot of time. A lot of time right now, fam. The bulls have a lot of space and time. Like, I would just say wait for some type of rejection. Now, let's get rid of the EMAs and MAs. I don't really want to talk about most of this today. We're going to talk about the itchy cloud, baby. Okay, we're going to talk about that itchy cloud. Now, we're going to zoom out. Okay, because you know Savage likes that macro. And we need to zoom out here. The itchy cloud, all right? I want everyone to just see how this beautiful itchy cloud plays out. All right, here we go. Bull run, cross through, bullish. Here's the twist. All right, we'll mark that significant. We got the twist here. And then we came back up. Nice move. Kind of broke up above that cloud. Look how we played inside the cloud then. Look at that. Beautiful TA. Even the top right here. Imagine a similar move right here. All right? Let's say this is the move up. Or let's say we work our way sideways. Doesn't really matter. Eventually, this cloud will mimic this. Okay, that's how the cloud works. We'll see something like this. And we'll see a move up here. Probably break above here. So, yeah, if this works out very similar, we're looking at like 48K. Come back down. Now, this could take some time to play out. Go in the cloud. I just want to show you as reference how clean this cloud looks in time. Now, if you don't know, think of what cloud. Does that give me the? There it is. That's the cloud settings you want for Bitcoin. All right, 24-hour, 7-day-a-week asset. But you see how similar these look already? I mean, even over here, we haven't even made the big red cloud. First off, you shouldn't even be thinking about a bull market, right? We haven't even made our big red cloud yet. When do we have the bullish cross? March 2021. By that time, Bitcoin was pretty high up there. Damn, dude. We were at the first little top there. Okay? Look how much time it took us to play from one side to the other. From the bearish cross to the bullish cross, we'll use this as reference. I think it's always important to use a ruler. When I say that, you see it on Twitter a lot. You know, people don't use a ruler. I mean time. 770 days. So we'll just go ahead and plop that over there. 770 days. By that time, we should be at the next top. Huh. So we're looking at May 2025. A lot of time, fam. A lot of time to accumulate. Best case scenario, this is May 2025. We're looking at possibly the next top from here. From this twist to this twist. We could back test this back to this bear market right here and see how long it took us to go from this twist going bearish to this bullish twist. Now, realize this is kind of a safer bull market. You can see how the bullish twist here, we were at $800, $900. The bullish twist wasn't even close to near the top. Look how much it took us to run this back to bullish twist. We had to get all the way back up there to 59K. Obviously, we kind of just held that price. The cloud continued. We have hit our bear market now. Twist to twist, like I said, we should be looking. And these are the type of things you should be looking at on a macro level. Right, fam? Like if we're talking about the macro level and you're trying to accumulate now, which I'm telling a lot of people, this is the year of accumulation. I'm not telling a lot of people, I'm telling everyone this is the year of accumulation. I personally don't need a DCA strategy. I'm not, what's up, Jojo? How are you, my man? How are you? I don't need a DCA strategy because, fam, I just kind of have like a better range to DCA in. But a dollar cost average strategy is basically what you're doing is you're putting an X amount of money in over the same time interval, no matter what the price is. Okay? So that let's say the first of the month, you decide you're going to put $1,000 and buy Bitcoin. The first of the month. Every single month. Okay? Here we go. Every single month. First of the month, you put $1,000 in the market. No matter what the price is. You're going to continue to do that. That is a dollar cost average strategy. Continue to do it. Continue to do it. Over years. Okay? Me, I'm a type of person that has not dollar cost. Let's say I'm a dollar cost averager. Except my dollar cost average system turns on and off on technical analysis. What's up, Kush? What's up, Kush? So my dollar cost average system turns on and off on technical analysis. So like if I know we're going to dump, I am clearly going to turn off my DCA strategy and I'm going to save my capital. Now what happens is I tend to increase my dollar cost average strategy at that point to a price when we get to that price of buying. So here we are, we've gotten a little bit lower now, right? I've turned off my dollar cost average. Let's say I've turned off my dollar cost average strategy around 40K. I'm no longer going to continue to buy a spot because I know we've topped. All right? Let's say like I'm a smart trader, okay? I dollar cost averaged here, right? Let's say I didn't know we topped here, but then like I know we topped here, right? And I've been dollar cost averaging here. And then you're like, all right, here, you're dollar cost averaging, you're right here, you're like, get a little bit bearish. I did this. I actually did this. I was spot buying, sold some spot around here. And I got bearish here. I took some shorts. Sold a lot of spot from this swing right here. right? From this to this. This is not a dollar cost average strategy, okay? Right here, I tell most people if you're buying Bitcoin to stop buying Bitcoin, right? This is kind of like the savage dollar cost average strategy. We turned off the DCA system here, right? We let us bleed out a little bit. Let's say right here, okay, here's the DCA strategy. Everyone saw it. I posted in July of last year. I'm going to start buying some spot, accumulate some spot down here. I'm not going to go crazy. I'm going to save a bunch of capital for 16 and 17K. Well, people are like, well, this bottom's in. You're never going to see 17.6K again. Bottom's in. Well, they were wrong, right? And my strategy I made in July here turned out to work out well here for saving capital, right? So I've turned on that dollar cost strategy here, and now I'm at a point where I am not buying more spot. I am not. I'm okay with what I bought under here, right? And if you bought under here at 20K with me, you should be okay with it. All right, just hold your spot position, right? Ride that baby up. Sell it. Because we will revisit the lows at some point. If this is the low, we'll revisit the lows. And if this is not the lows, let's say we're around here. Let's just say we are around here. We're basically saying this small time is this. Okay, this is the replica right here. Triangle, descending triangle right here. Lows, pivot up. Descending triangle, lows, pivot up. Let's say this is the bottom. All right? No need to rush. We'll wait for a little retest of this low area. The 19K. I still think we wait till sub 20K to continue to accumulate. I'm still going to have the same strategy I had 6 months ago because you always tend to visit those lows. Now, I'm happy with what I have. I will admit I did not deploy enough. I would spend a lot more time chopping up than that. But a lot tells me that that is not the bottom. This little area is not the bottom. A lot tells me that, okay? All right? And we're going to get rid of the cloud now. And we're going to talk about Bitcoin dominance. We're going to talk about Bitcoin dominance and capitulation of alts. All right? And I'm going to go ahead and put this up here. What? Yeah, this is a good spot right there. July 23rd, 2018. Bring up that Bitcoin dominance chart. Here we go. Right? Put up the July 23rd, 2018 candle. Pretty chatty. And let's put where we are now. We'll get rid of the bias fractal that I already posted on Twitter. And we'll go ahead and put the candle right here. Where we are now. All right. Wow. Kind of getting some momentum there, right? Like kind of popped out of that zone. Same thing. Getting a little momentum there. Everyone see that? I'll get rid of the drawings. Look at this. Everyone see the similar structures here. Lows. Right? Lows. Right? All right, so here we are, January 16, 2023. Now realize in January, let's go back to the Bitcoin chart. This is where the price was. We'll just say this is really where Bitcoin was around the same dominance as it is now. Right there, fam. Actually on this candle. It's like right there. That's where we are according to Bitcoin dominance. That is where we are. And that's why I tell you, look, fam, if you didn't buy, there's always opportunities. There's always opportunities. Now, I'm not saying this run up is over. This could be a little bit higher. Okay with that. Something like that, right? Could totally see something like that. What would be some good confluence on my system? And we hit some like major EMA or MA right there. Oh shit, dude. The 50 MA. Weekly 50 MA. I don't think people are expecting to move to 25K. Sure, every cycle is different, buddy. Sure, every cycle is different. Hey, Radium. Hey, Radium. Every cycle is different, right? Every cycle is different. Right, bud? I respect that, right? You want to know when I posted this chart? December 1st of 2021. Yeah, every cycle's different. Yeah, every cycle's different right there, fam. What does this cycle say? What does this cycle say, Jojo? Jojo, you know, shame on you, Jojo. You should know better than talk about cycle charts with Savage. I'm talking about dominance chart. No, Radium. See, this is the thing, though. It's not going to be much different on the cycle chart because alts, in my opinion, haven't seen the full capitulation. You see things like BNB. BNB is not worth $300 a coin. I don't care who you are. CZ is the only heroin addict in the world that thinks that BNB is worth $300 a coin. And his entire company is highly invested in that coin. BNB will go down. It will. Was 263 a good opportunity to short? Probably not. I did not shill shorting 263 shorts at BNB like Kappa. That's not, you know, people are idiots for shorting the lows. I said at the yearly, I was like, the yearly is going to be a good pivot. We're going to probably see some relief, a good pivot. Like, I didn't expect this much relief. I'd lie to you if I said that I expected this much relief. I certainly did not expect this much relief. I was totally okay with having like another 3 months of sideways action, where I could action, okay, you know, but action where I could continue to accumulate with cash. Like, I'm not throwing all my money in the basket on like one 16K dip. Yeah, of course, but we're not gonna be. But my only point is, Radium, is that we're not gonna be this low at the bottom. Okay, let's say you're right. You're right. Let's say you're right. Let's say I agree with you, because I do. I actually do agree with you. Let's say right here is a little bit lower. Regardless, my man, a bottom is right around here on Bitcoin dominance. And you can see Bitcoin already starting to do its capitulation thing. We'll get rid of this line right now of alts. It's had a strong move. Bitcoin pumped, alts did not pump that much. What follows this, believe it or not, is some dump action. So we can look right here in the chart. So this is June 18th, excuse me. July. So let's go to June. Where are we on this chart? We're like, yeah, June 2018. Hold on. We'll see where we are kind of in the, let's just use it. We're just using it as reference. I'm not playing this fractal in any way, shape or form. I don't, this would, I'm telling you right now, if S&P breaks the lows, this would make a lot of sense for me. People think I'm crazy. We're not going to play this fractal out like this. I was using it as reference to Bitcoin dominance. God damn. Unfortunately, this fractal looks really low. Again, I don't play anything like verbatim. Okay? But I will use it as reference. Now, if we go over here to June, that's where we were. So we're kind of at the bottom. Like you said, it's a little bit different. We pumped. That's what broke Bitcoin dominance. Okay. All right. So we could use this as reference. All right. Here we go. You know what? Radium, you got me. That's where I played to stab. Yeah. Hold on, Radium. We're about to get hardcore with this Bitcoin dominance. Hold on. We're about to get hardcore. Hold on. By the way, that is just lemonade, right? Everyone thinks I'm always like pounding some shitload of alcohol on these streams. I'm drinking lemonade. Homemade lemonade. It's like my dessert. I'm a health freak, fam. I'm a health freak. I also got big lips, so I tend to like. My wife says I mumble a lot. That might be a thing, like the talking and shit. But, anyways, all right. So this is where we are. This is the pump. July 23rd, June 18th. Now we're gonna learn something right here. We're just doing some quantitative shit right here. All right. Gotta do some measurements here. July 23rd. All right. So we saw in that time. Increase 12%, right? All right, so if that is, let's say if this, hold on, let's say if this is hold on, I'm getting somewhere. Give me a second. We're gonna go to a little bit of music. A little bit of music here. Pretty like 100% sure this move does not stop till 25K. Pretty much 100% sure on that. That's some crazy shit, dude. You may not have watched that, but like, that's fucking dirty, dude. I just went back. I just measured some shit, dude. This is just all historical data. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess I mean, it really depends. Right? Like, I mean, we'll see, right? We'll see. All right, look. I'm gonna explain it. I'm gonna break it all down to you. Fam. Right here was the move. Kind of bottom to top. Okay, actually, you know what? It's a little bit. Damn. Hold on. We gotta. Kind of looks like here, right? Pull back. Structure looks like this. I don't know if time's gonna line up with it though, right? Like the time doesn't look the same, but like the structure does, right? We have like a little bit bottoming structure. Everyone thinks we're gonna, you know, capitulate right here. I actually talked about this. God, I have a picture of this. I just put it on Twitter recently where I'm gonna try to find it actually. Where the first month of the 6-month candle we kind of pump, right? And then we dump the rest of the candle. So here's January. January we're pumping, right? And we continue to dump. So I expect probably maybe, you know, we have a chance at going up to that 50% move. Let's get rid of the time variable here so much. But as to that kind of that move from bottom to top, and we'll talk about structure, just like general like PA on this move. Here. Coming down, right? Retest the liquidity here. The idea. So I guess it would be a little bit lower, right? Right here. First month of the 6-month candle. We pump. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, well, let's just go over the movie. All right? Let's talk about this. We got to keep talking about this, fam, because I'm afraid that as bullish as I am now, as I am looking for longs now, as I'm okay at being stopped out at break even from my long around just under 21K. I'm okay with getting stopped out by that. But I'll still be looking for longs until a clear rejection. Why? Okay, back in 2018, believe it or not, we had this beautiful, beautiful 6-month open. Okay? All right. If you guys don't know what happened here, it's 2017. We had a bull run all the way to 20K, fam. It was amazing. It's the most amazing thing you've ever seen in your life. For God's sakes, people like me bought Bitcoin Cash at $3,600, fam. Bitcoin Cash at $3,600. We're talking about legendary bull market shit, dude. It was my first time in the market, but you know what? I did buy Bitcoin Cash at $3,600. All right? And here we go. People are calling for it. Well, Savage, what did the monthly look like back then? Oh man, I'll tell you what the monthly looked like. It looked a lot like how it just closed in December. Okay? You see that? We're just talking about 2018. This is a story, fam. I want you to respect the story. All right, but we're gonna go back to that 6 month. Well, okay, you get it. The year just ended. The year just ended. 2017 just ended. Okay, what just happened? All right, you get it? We're gonna start the 6 month candle on the monthly time frame right now. Can you imagine what they said? Bull market over. Bull market over. Bear market over. Bear market over, fam. Bottom's in. Bottom is in, fam. How could you not be bullish? July 2018. How could you not be bullish, fam? How could you not be bullish? Okay, we're going to continue. Oh, hold on. By the way, all you engulfing candle players, engulfing bullish candle. Okay. Oh shit, there goes your SFP. There it goes. Oh god. By now, hold on. By now, 6 month, which started so bullish. The 6 month which started so bullish, fam. Hold on. There we go. So bullish. Sorry, I hit the wrong candle. Gotta wait for the whole 2017 to finish. Comes 2017, fam. The finish of 2017. Gosh, dang it. Fuck that up. Alright, we'll just do it over. 6 month. Alright, 6 month was bullish, fam. Look at this. Look at this. Hold on. That was the first month in the 6 month. Bottoms in, fam. Going to 40K. You guys see that? Bitcoin hit 20K. We're going to 40K. All right? Play it out. Play it out. Bottom callers back then, fam. Let's look at the 1 month. Okay? Let's look at the weekly at this point. We're going to continue to follow the time frames, fam. Here it is. Look at the weekly. Oh shit. You mean we opened it right here? Here we go. Continues. Real time. All right? So let's talk about the comparisons right now. We already talked about Bitcoin dominance, fam. I'm not going to repeat that again. You guys got that point. I hate to be a broken record, fam. I talk about Bitcoin dominance all the time. I'm one of the only people that continues to look at the Bitcoin dominance chart. It's a very important chart to look at. Period. We're not going to be this low in Bitcoin dominance and you're going to try to tell me it's a fucking bottom. It don't happen that way. All right. So here we go. Here's the level that we see broken down. All right. Here's the monthly level that we see broken down here. All right. Similar situation. Right? And we'll just go ahead and just draw the fractal as a reference. Nothing is exact, right? As a reference. Yeah, about right. I'd prefer like 28K, a little bit higher, right? By the way, I think the real retest of the bear market, the real like long-term bear market, a retest between 28 and 46K. I know that sounds crazy, but like we're looking at like this type of swing high that we actually see. So hopefully we don't see it now. We don't want to see it now. I don't think that's a good idea. see it now. As far as like a health situation goes, but like we got there, and then I would say definitely we're gonna hit. This would be the most ideal kind of bear market rally over time. Something like this. Again, this is Bitcoin. There we go. Oh man. Oh. Maybe something like that. I'll leave it at that. You guys get the point. You have to realize for us to see a new all-time high in Bitcoin, we would need another $10 trillion injected to the economy. I don't think people realize how much money was out there. We had these crooks. We had these like teenagers with like no money management skills, no business skills, only embezzlement skills. These 20-year-olds literally with billions and millions of dollars. 3AC, 3 Arrows Capital, Luna, all these clowns, dude. You give me that much money, there's no way I'm gonna fail. But then again, you trust this 25-year-old that's talking about crypto, blah 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 blah, and he sounds smart, but really like Kyle Davies, he's on a lot of cocaine. I've never seen somebody on so much like 80 Adderall or whatever amphetamines he's taking. Dude, that guy is out of control. The 3AC like finance dude that's with not Daquan, but what's the other guy's name? Zoo. Oh my goodness, these guys are clowns with money. Like, I'm just gonna say that. I just don't. This could be a long time coming, fam. This new high. Maybe we'll see something like this. That would be great. Love to see something like this, maybe. Then back down. But the next bull market, you'll be happy if you see 69K again. I know it's hard for people to believe that, but the economy is just not the same. We saw an up only market. I talk about this all the time as well. You look at the 12-month Bitcoin, all right, and the 12-month Bitcoin it's a great chart. It's a beauty, right? It's just a beauty. And then you look at the 12-month S&P. 12-month S&P is a fucking beauty too, fam. Like, I mean, what are we talking about? You understand? If we were to come down here and somehow, hit an area, I believe is very possible. I'm not a type of person that is saying nothing is possible. That is impossible. I do think it's maybe impossible for Bitcoin to go $0 technically. Doubt that. So when people say that, that's probably very, very improbable. But as far as like impossible and all those other things, Kevin Trader, thank you for that follow. As far as like all those other variables and stuff, fam, look, it's okay if we come down here, we spend some type of reaction to this market, like this. Be the best thing that ever happens to you, unless you're retiring. God forbid you're in trouble. Retiring in the next 5 years, you're gonna be in trouble. But if you got 10, 15 years from retirement, you're gonna be okay. But another mute market, a little reset, whatever. Now, I may be wrong. I'm willing to play every situation. If you go just over general inflation, right? I'm gonna try to find some charts here for you. If you go over like general inflation, it's just kind of it's crazy to me. It's crazy to me, the data out there that shows, we may be in for some more trouble. Give me a second here. We're gonna put on some more music. DJ Savage is gonna go ahead and Some chill music, fam. Some chill music. Temper yourselves. Temper yourselves. And all my charts that I save on my computer are like a reflection upon my good and bad TA. And I'll tell you what, there's a lot of good TA. I drew that Head and Shoulders for Tesla. Had $250. I drew this. Jesus Christ. This is crazy to me. I drew this up here. At 270, sorry, 270. That was a monthly Head and Shoulders. You know, I backtest. I look at other things too, like I certainly look at the volatility too. This is probably the most important chart you ever want to see. And again, I want to stress that, fam, from peak inflation, where the market was, we went down an average of 47% in the last 2 times. Just the last 2 times. We're not talking about every time. So that puts us right there at that 21.9. And if that 21.9 is that clean box right here, you know, maybe it's right here. A little less bearish. Or maybe we just see this. Who knows? But it's kind of my business. Like, no matter what your education is, it's about how hard you work, fam, at this stuff, how hard you work at the charts. And this is my strong belief of what's going to happen. It's my strong belief. I'm okay with being wrong. But I hedge my positions and I take the risks, the necessary risks when I need to take them. And every risk is based on the risk you take at that time. What that risk looks like, how much risk that means to you in your life. It's important, fam, to understand that this market does not necessarily behave the way you want it to behave. And I understand that too. Again, I will stress this. We go to lower time frames. The weekly is still low volatility. I think I got rid of some indicators real quick. Oh, it didn't work. All right. All right, fam. Less music. Or TA. All right, so I say we hit this, right? Here. The weekly. But as far as volatility goes, it's still bearish. Again, if the weekly closed like this wouldn't be the worst weekly. Believe it or not, we haven't had like a real rejection. I think that's what they're trying to avoid. 1 hour still has its trend. Talked about that. Play it safe, fam. I have no reason to short. No reason to short yet, right? Mad love, appreciate all you. Be careful overnight. You know, look, fam. It ain't gonna be easy. I told my partner, Awaken. I told him I was very clear. I said, Awaken, look, this isn't going to be the year of like mini trades. I'm not actually looking to do a trade every day. I'm not looking to kind of day trade. If you're looking to day trade, kind of get away from that a lot this year, because I do think that we're seeing one of the stronger moves we're going to see the rest of the year. If we saw something like this, again, we talked about all the variables and why it's very, very possible. But if we saw something like this, again, where is it? Are you going to really want to trade that? Let's say it. Right? Are you going to want to trade this? No. You're going to want to accumulate and then accumulate at the lows here. DCA more of your position here and climb higher. Right? I'm going to ride this baby up as high as it wants to go. Then short it. Then accumulate more lower. That's the plan. I'm not looking to FOMO in. I'm not buying spot here. I am in a leverage long here. That's it. You know, I'm gonna trade. I'm a trader, but am I gonna take a bunch of trades? Like I'm just like I think right now it's just kind of be safe, get our bottom, get the clear direction, and then I'm totally down to trade. But this is kind of not what I want to see right here. This is what I think is gonna happen. And, you know, more than likely, I would say that knowing me and just kind of my macro calls, and like I said, this exact fractal won't play out, but this is how you break down alts and Bitcoin dominance. But just knowing me and my macro calls, fam, I'll leave right there. Y'all have a good night. Have a good night. Cup and handle with the same one. Hold on. I gotta look at this cup and handle. Same one as we had a cup and handle back here. You know what the problem is, bud? This is not a cup and handle on the daily, all right? What a cup and handle is? That's kind of a cup and handle. And that would put us right around up. That, my friend, is a cup and handle. Some type of retest. Let's just say we retest the conversion right here. The kind of talk about this, the point of control. I don't even look at the VPR. I don't even look at it. Just go ahead and retest this. Fine with me. That's a cup and handle. We'll retest that. We'll buy that. We'll accumulate more. We'll buy spot there. Along that retest, we'll take a chance that is it. Sure. You're right. I'm not against that this being bottom. I'm not against that, fam. You gotta realize I'm not against this. But I'm also a smart investor. I don't need a FOMO in here. Maybe go up to 25K. Look at this. Mad love, fam. Left-handers, bro. Yeah.